Hey, Faye, thank you very much for sharing, willing to share your Lowsutea experience, many of our users. Can you tell me how you started off? What happened before you drank Lowsutea? What happened? How do you start up? I'd like to hear your story.
Okay, well, this all started being a gestational diabetic, but then it went away after I gave birth, and then maybe it didn't come back up till maybe 5 years later. So I've been dealing with being diabetic for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Now, the problem during the 20 years was it was a disease that I had to live with, but I didn't really take it seriously because I was younger. And so then, all that didn't play into effect till last year. I started on this Libra Freestyle patch, and then I started your Lowsutea tea. And because I had the patch on, when I drank the tea, I could see immediate changes within every time I drank the tea. So we did this last October on a trip. When I came home, I see my endocrinologist every 3 months. So then I had to do a A1C. My numbers were already dropping.
Wow.
And she was surprised that it was dropping because in the past 20 years, my numbers were just off, But because I had this tool that I could test, if I ate a donut, I would test and be like, whoops, can't eat the donut.
Right.
And then I drink the tea and the number goes down. So it just gave me a better tool with the patch and the tea. And so over the past 6 months now, it's been over 6 months now, my medication has dropped significantly. I used to take 1,000 milligrams of glucophage metformin twice a day. Now I'm only taking 500 milligrams once a day.
Oh, wow, that's really nice.
Once a day. So before this, I had no hope on getting off my medication because doctor said, unless you do a lifestyle change with diet, exercise, everything together, you probably won't get off medication because I've been so long being a diabetic. But now that there's hope in all of this, because now I have the tools to teach me and make me so aware, even though I knew about nutrition and things, white rice, carbs, what to eat and not to eat, now I can pay more attention. So with diet and exercise, the patch and the tea, I'm able to really control this disease now. And I thought I would never have hope in getting better, but now there's hope because I have never been on this low medication. So it's gotta be the tea with incorporating the diet, more knowledge, and everything, and exercise.
Absolutely.
So when you do your seminar, it's really good because it keeps me back in knowing, even though we know about it, it just gets us to that level again.
To help you reinforce what you know, actually.
Yes, yes.
That's wonderful.
And you get more serious because now that you're getting older, it makes you realize that you really do have to be healthy to do the travel, the enjoyment, all these things. So I think if I can make it this far, there is hope for, especially if the doctor says you're going to be pre-diabetic, you better take it seriously. Because like you said, it takes 3 years and then you would become a diabetic. And that's something to really be concerned about, I would make a change within that 3 years if I knew this 20 years ago.
Wow, Faye, thank you very much for the sharing, because that is such an important message for many of our present pre-diabetic clients, and also the diabetes clients, that many of them have felt, wow, I'm diabetic, they really losing of hope. And many of them say, wow, I'm taking 3 medication, I taking or starting insulin soon. And many of my patients now actually came back. And matter of fact, share with you, one of my customers just came back and thanked me. They said, my husband's supposed to go insulin in this coming therapy, because drinking the tea, then now no more insulin. And matter of fact, doctors say, if you continue to be doing good, I will lower your medication. So that become a totally wonderful, outcome. I don't really realize the expenses. I have a lot of Filipino customers. They are, working in Hong Kong. And I said, why you buy so many Lowsutea? You buy like 10 packs. He said, because I'm going to send it to my family. My brother and my father, my mom, they're all diabetic. But I said, why you want to do that? He said, because they seeing doctor will cost them $300 to $400 per month, and with medication. With Lowsutea, $40, they're all fixed. They don't have to go see doctor anymore, and their blood sugar will continue to be good. So the economic costs are humongous. And certainly in the state, people have insurance, is okay, but nevertheless, you still have to take the medication or inject yourself. That's still a cost. It's still inconvenient. But more importantly, you decrease your risk to get your cardiovascular risk, like heart attack, stroke, eye problem, or end up cutting your foot because of gangrene. All those are decreasing the risk, and that's become a tremendous help. Well, that's really wonderful that you share with story.